Play-by-play announcer Mark Zoya is out of town on assignment, so you're stuck with me. First matchup of the year with Providence. First game after a tight 4-3 loss to Delano on Saturday. Got the net guard figured out. Here we go. And we're off. It is Crook, Robbins, and Downing. Up top, Larson. And Cooper Klink are the D pairing. Downing sends that deep. Crook down there looking for it. Robbins there to help. Eli Milinkovic hops on with Trench and OVH. Here comes Zoya and Joey Abrams. Great play by Joey Abrams, keeps that out. As Milinkovic works himself through, can't get the shot. He does find Abrams. First shot of the game on net. Actually, they're counting 2 for Breck, I guess. Providence. First one for Breck. That'll go for icing. Larson holds, gets it to Melkerson, who puts it deep. He's out with Dovenberg and McBean. Oh, I'm sorry. Gotta pay attention here. There was a shot on net that Mac West saved. Klink gets it to Dovenberg, and that's out. Mac gets it deep. Here comes Crook with Robbins and Downing. Milinkovic hops on, gets it across to Downing, shot on net. We got Hudson and Joey Abrams that have hopped out. We got Milinkovic, OVH, and Trench up top, Abrams and Hudson in the back. Providence tries to do a late switch. Ref says no. And we're off. There we go. Milinkovic from OVH. Takes it 1-0 Breck. So Trench on that second assist. Nice shot from Zoya. Providence goalie holds on to it, face off to the left of him. You got Zoya and Swanson in the back. Tossing out the Providence center. Offenhauser is out with Malkerson and McBean right now. Good work by Malkerson. Turns that play around. Malkerson, nice shot. McBean follows. Offenhauser looking for a rebound. Jerdy, he scores in whatever position he's in. He's a scoring machine. We're gonna get McBean, Offenhauser, and Malkerson staying out. We got Klink and Larson on the D pair. Dump back in. OVH is there. Trench is there. Milinkovic. It's dumped out. Klink's going to throw it right back in. Boys will touch up and head back in. And that's tossed out of the rink. Face-off will remain in the Providence end. You get, it's like Hudson and Abrams hop out as a D pair. Nice work from Abrams, turns that around. Trench wraps that around, Abrams with it. To Milinkovic. Looking for Trench, that doesn't connect. Providence will dump it in. Abrams on it to Crook. It's chipped cross ice and will go for icing. Downing wins the draw. Swanee is there with Zoya. Wesley Robbins, Downing, and Crook are the forwards. Crook comes out of there with it. He's going to leave it for Zoya. Shot deflected. Ends up on the stick of Nick Downing, who pokes it home. It's going to be, I think Downing from Zoya. We'll see what the second assist is. Providence going to pound on the boards a bit, see if that helps. Here's McBean. Gets it. Well, he's got Offenhauser. He's going to hit Malkerson. They chip that in and go for a change. Here comes OVH, Trench, and Milinkovic. Hudson is back with Abrams. Trench to Abrams, nice shot. Providence goalie there with a save. They get it out. Trench to Hudson. Cross ice to Milinkovic. Shot wide. Wraps around. Hudson holds his own. That pops out. Trench is going to hit Abrams. Dump that in on net. OVH is going to look for it. Milinkovic gets there. Shot high. Trench knocks that deep. Abrams ups the boards. Ends up a Trench off of Milinkovic's stick. Gets it back to Milinkovic. Swanson dumps it deep. He's out with Zoya. Here's Downing. He's out with Robbins and Crook. Swanson will pick this up. Zone shot wide, tries to center it. Zoya keeps the play outside. Crook cleans up the puck. Crook gets a shot off just wide. Flink steps up, holds his own. You're going to touch up. Providence goalie's going to cover it with nobody near him, but the refs give him a whistle. McBean on the draw. He's got Dovenberg on his right wing. And Malkerson with him as well. So we got Malkerson, Dovenberg, McBean, Flink, and Larson. Malkerson with a tip. Puts it over the net into the netting. And you keep the same three forwards. We'll get Abrams and Hudson out. check that. We get Trench, Milinkovic, and OVH up top with Hudson and Abrams. Hudson shot on net. Providence goalie with a glove save. Nobody in his vision. Mac's gonna glove that. See if they count that as a shot or not. Hold on to it, get a face off. Swanson and Zoya hop out up in the back. Nice stick from OVH, deflects that. Here's Zoya at the side of the net. It's out to Milinkovic to Trench. And he walks it through onto net. Providence goalie there with a save. What? Trench, OVH, Milinkovic, Klink, and Larson. Brook is out off the goalie's cage and up into the net with Milinkovic standing there trying to put a screen on. So we've got Crook, Robbins, Downing, Larson and Klink still. Crook off the goalie's cage again. A slash. Looks like it's going on Downing. First power play of the game goes to Providence. 3.5 left in the first. 2-0 Breck. Abrams and Zoya are the D pairing, and we've got Trench and Milinkovic up top. Trench is able to clear that for Fresh. Malkerson and Milinkovic are up top. We've got Klink and Larson in the back. Here goes a 4-on-2. That shot wide. OVH is out up top with Malkerson now. Larson and Klink behind the net. OVH comes and picks up the loose puck, goes off the boards and down. OVH and Trench up top now. Abrams and Zoya. There's a chance for Trench. A beauty backhand, unassisted, shorthanded, 3-rip Breck. Gretchen, if you texted me, I missed it. So I'm pretty sure that'll go Trench unassisted, shorthanded. Penalty is over, full strength. Milinkovic is out with Crook. And Trench, Abrams, and Cooper Klink. Crook off the side of the net. Trench in the corner gets it to Milinkovic. Tries to get it through to Abrams. That's deflected. Abrams will just put it deep again where Milinkovic is going to go look for it. Downing's out. Abrams will pick that up. We got 25 seconds left in the period. He'll play that behind to Klink. Klink's going to skate with some speed. Blow a tire. Downing holds his own. Dumps it deep. We're under 10. First period ends. So, 3-0 Breck. First goal, we got Milinkovic from OVH and Trench. The second goal was Downing from Zoya. And the third goal was a beauty. Trench, shorthanded, unassisted. See you in about 12 minutes. Start of the second. Milinkovic, Trench, OVH. Klink and Larson. Klink shot on, blocker save. Trench, OVH, dump it in, they'll change. Out comes Crook, Downing, and Robbins. We've got Zoya and Abrams as a D pairing. Crook shot, save. Abrams ends up with it, throws it back around. Looks like it hit the netting. Face-off will be to the left of the Providence goalie. Same five. This Crook from the corner tries to center. That's intercepted. Downing wraps it around. Abrams goes back down deep. Abrams holds it, but Providence able to clear it out. Downing puts it right back in. Crook to it first. Malkerson is there with McBean right now. This is Abrams and Larson. Max got to make a big save. Sent down for icing. McBean wins the draw. Larson behind the net to Klink. Malkerson with Offenhauser. Get on side, he's on. McBean into the zone. Offenhauser looking for it. Malkerson there to help. Klink hops up, finds the puck. Offenhauser centers. There's another loose puck. Here's Trench. Klink holds the zone. OVH is there. Tip just wide. Off the glass and out. Milinkovic looking for it. Providence tosses it back in. Larson will get there first. Play it behind the net to Klink. Up the boards to OVH. Drop it for Trench. Abrams and Hudson are the D pairing right now. Got a bit of a Providence gets one. 3-1. Swanson and Zoya is a D pairing. Robbins just taking a whack. Swanson to Zoya. Mac's going to hold on to that. Klink and Larson come out. Looks like we'll keep Robbins, Downing, and Crook. Robbins gets it to Downing. Shot high. Get to his own rebound. He's going to play Klink. Larson shot on. Looking for rebounds. Larson shot high. McBean gets it on the far side. Puts it deep. There's Dovenberg down there working. He's got McBean and Crook with him. Crook will play Klink. His shot through. Back to Klink. His shot on net. Touch up, and they're going to go back in. McBean, Malkerson. And they'll throw that for an icing. Milinkovic, Trench, OVH, Abrams, and Hudson. Hudson, nice stick, tips that up into the netting. Face-off will be, looks like, to the left of Mac. looks like to the right. There's a shot saved for Mac. Milinkovic. Oh. Shot, save. Abrams had a nice rebound look. Providence goalie there with a save. They're waving off icing. I think it was a deflection out of the zone. Here's Hudson, finds Milinkovic to Trench. Milinkovic. He goes cross ice, but Hudson was going for a change. Milinkovic finds OVH. What a pass. Thought he was going to shoot. Found the open guy, buried it. OVH from Milinkovic, 4-1. So OVH from Trench and Milinkovic, I think. That was offsides. Face off, we got Downing on the draw. Malkerson and Crook. We got Zoya and Swanson. And that'll go for icing. Downing shot wide, that wraps around. Zoya holds the zone. Crook there to help dig it out. Downing gets it out, goes back. Malkerson, great pursuit. High stick. Breck plays it. That's cleared. Nice work from Zoya. Stays on sides, dumps it. And that'll go for icing. I don't know who he's trying to hit except just an icing. Linesman is signaling that there was a tip. Milinkovic. There's a nice headshot from 12. Milinkovic, Trench, OVH up top. I was looking backdoor for OVH. Larson and Clinker in the back. That's tipped out of play. Milinkovic. Oh, Larson misses the one-timer. OVH with the save. Mac with the save. Another save. I think Mac's helmet got knocked off. Looks to be okay. He's up. Back in action. Hudson and Abrams are the D pairing. Dovenberg, McBean, and Robinson are the forwards out right now. There's Mac with the blocker save. There's a delayed penalty. A roughing. Robbins has... There we go. No. Yes? Yes. Wesley Robbins on a roughing. Flink and Larson are the D pairing. Looks like Malkerson and Downing are coming out. You need a fourth, dude. Tipped wide. And that is sent down. Milinkovic hops out with Malkerson. Larson blocks that. Milinkovic to Malkerson. Mac hops on it. 51 seconds left in the kill. 3:56 left here in the second. 4-1 Breck. Sorry, muted. We got Downing and Trench out there with Abrams and Zoya. There's a Providence win. Shot saved from Mack. Trench able to clear it cross ice. 15 seconds left in the kill. Five-on-five hockey. Downing finds Milinkovic. He's got Trench and Abrams. Nice back check from Providence, breaks that up. 12's backhand is blocked by Abrams or Zoya. Here's OVH with Milinkovic down low. Trench is out there as well. You got Klink and Larson. Get to the red and dump that in. Larson will pick it up. Damn it. Mack with a save. Swanee and Zoya are the D pairing. Downing, Offenhauser, and Crook are the forwards. Waved off icing, said 19 could have played it. Here's Downing and Crook down there with Offenhauser, that's centered. Crook finds it, shot, save. Here's Larson to Crook. Jesus. Thank God they got Mack. .51 seconds left here in the second period. Abrams coming on for Larson. Trench is going to pick this up. He's out with Robbins right now and Malkerson. There's 15 seconds left. It's going to go on net. Mac's going to drop it. Somebody play it. Okay, there we go. Here's Trench. And it's offsides with 4.2 left. Providence got one. Breck got their fourth goal. That was OVH from Milenkovic and Trench. After two, it's 4-1 Breck. Shots are 22-15 favoring Breck. Be back in about 12 minutes. Start of the third. There's Crook with Downing and Robbins. Klink and Larson are the D pairing. There's a chance for Downing. Tries to put it across for Robbins. That just misses. That should go for icing. And it does. Trench is going to center Van Horn and Milinkovic with Abrams and Zoya as a D pairing. 16 and a half left here. Milinkovic will wrap this around for Zoya. Back to Milinkovic. OVH turns that right back into the zone. It's tipped in. Zoya ties him up. Abram finds the puck. That's offsides. And then tossed into the bench by Providence. Face-off will be to the left of the Providence keeper. Same forwards. We got Larson and Klink as the D pairing. Trench. Here's Klink with it. He's going to turn it around into the zone. He's going to put it deep. He's going to hold the zone nicely. Plays Milinkovic, tried to find Trench, ends up in the corner. Klink will try to toss it in. That got blocked. It gets wrapped around. Klink should get there first. Gives it to Klink. Milinkovic to Malkerson, to Trench, to Milinkovic. Milinkovic from Trench and Malkerson makes it 5-1. Let's listen to Adam Abrams on the call. Providence off the pipe. And then the rebound, Max saves. This is Malkerson off and Dovenberg and McBean. Zoya and Swanson are the D pairing. There's Mack to make another big save. hits the side of the net. Swanson wraps it around the backside. Malkerson's going to get there, chip it out. There's McBean on the forecheck. Dovenberg's going to get to this loose puck back into the zone. Shot, blocker save out of the Providence goalie. Malkerson gets run by 5. Let's see what he goes for. If it's going to be boarding, maybe just a roughing. Let's see. Roughing. So we got Milinkovic, Trench, and Crook, Klink, and Larson. They dig it out nicely. Milinkovic has got it. Eli looking for a hole over the pad below the blocker. Providence goalie there. 47 seconds left in the power play. Looks like we're going to get Downing, Robbins, OVH, Zoya, and Abrams. OVH. He earned that one. He got hit with a shot, found the rebound, and poked it home. It's going to go Van Horn from Downing. See what the second assist is, power play goal. So I had OVH from Downing and Abrams. I thought I maybe heard Robbins in there, so we'll see what the official scoring is. Zoya plays Abrams. That gets shot through. Malkerson finds the loose puck, throws it in. Downing's going to go on the forecheck. Malkerson there to help. Dovenberg is the F3. Abrams with this. Dovenberg. Downing. Ref knocks it down. Downing gets it and sends it back in. That gets chipped out. Let's see if it goes for icing, and it does. 10:50 left on the clock in the third. It's 6-1 Breck. Larson and Hudson are the deep pairing out right now. Offenhauser, Dovenberg, and McBean. Hudson shot tipped wide. McBean came with a big hit. It's dug out to Hudson. Trench intercepts that. He's out with Milinkovic and OVH now. Larson and Klink are out. Rough ride from Milinkovic. The hitting has started. Trench digs that out. He'll play Klink. He's going to put that deep. Milinkovic will find that. He'll play Swanee. He's going to play Klink. Cross ice, Milinkovic. Shot saved. Delayed penalty on Providence. Trench holds this. Here's Klink. Milinkovic. That's okay. He's still... Providence still hasn't gained control. We're on a delayed penalty still. It's been close to probably 45 seconds. See if Klink. And there we go. Providence gets the touch. Interference is the call. Breck going back on the power play. I think it was 24 that was without a stick. So 8:06 on the clock. Power play for Breck. Trench, Milinkovic, Crook, Klink, Larson. Here's Klink with it, finds Larson, finds Trench. There's Trench from Klink, power play goal. Larson may get the second assist on that. We'll see. 7-1. We got Offenhauser, Malkerson, and McBean out there right now. Zoya and Abrams are the D pairing, and that's going to go for icing. We are in running time now with a 6-goal lead. Klink and Swanson are the D pairing. Downing is going to take the draw. He's got Crook and Robbins on the wings. There's a win for Downing. Mac gloves that. He's going to hold on. Face off. Clock is running. We're at 5.5 left here in the third. Keep the same 5 out there. Shot deflected high. Robbins there. Downing. Here's Crook. Tries to go to the net. Crook just wheeling and dealing. Here's Klink. Providence will dump and go for a change. Mack will leave it behind the net. Swanson will pick it up, come cross ice. Milinkovic, OBH, and Trench are out up top. Here's Trench.
Has it been a good night?
Hudson's on, and he knocks that in. That gets wrapped around for an icing. Mac's going to send it down. See ya, Gordy. See ya. Hudson plays Larson. Big save for Mac. Here's Milinkovic with a shot, glove save. Swanee's shot hits the net. He's out with Zoya. Malkerson's on the draw with Offenhauser and Dovenberg. And that's up into the stands. I'll go for icing. .117 left. Here's Hudson. His shot deflected up into the netting. We'll do it again. Swanson hops out with Hudson. One minute left. Mack will glove that. I don't know if we'll drop the puck again. We might. Yeah, we will. 20 seconds left. Hudson chips it out. Let's chip back in. Chip back out, 5 seconds. Chip back in. There's a 7-1 win for Breck. Third period goals were Milinkovic, Van Horn, and Trench. Last two being on the power play. Shots are 31-24, favoring Breck. See ya. Okay, we will see you Saturday for the late game. I think it's a 3 o'clock game, home game. So, see if the boys can get some revenge. See you Saturday.